So I asked my question on the Ask Shango show.
That sexy god who uses playing cards?
Yes, it is he who revealed this motherfucker was plotting against me.
오와우.
He was right.
테트 is amazing.
Now I know just what to do with him.
Oh yes. Shango Ray will read your bloody mail. He's the Sorcerer Supreme. Fuck around if you want to.
And action. Boom. What's going on? Salute. I hope this is not choppy. Let me know if there's a lag going on here because it's looking like a lag over here. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the internet. Goddamn Xfinity sucks. So we're not going to be fucking with Xfinity much longer. But how are y'all doing today? Happy solar day to you. I hope that your weekend has went just fucking amazing. Okay. You're in the right place because we're going to do a new moon energy read. And I'm going to be telling you, especially if this resonates. So right now you can start sending your desire like, hey, there's something for me. Let me hear it through this reading. All right. So we're about to get started here in just a moment. But first, we have some announcements to make. Let me first of all just say hello to the comment section. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I'd like to say hello to Aura, the Aqua, Deborah Bell, our very own, the lovely Deaconess Smacky. What's going on? How are you doing, goddesses? Thank you for being here. And you will also have a chance to ask your own questions. Matter of fact, now that I'm saying that, let me get this up. But a few of the announcements that I got to get out the way. Oh, I got to get them out the way. Let me see. How about that? What's that look like? Yeah, I kind of like that. All right. So first off, we have the St. Cyprian Wish Fulfillment Pact group ritual coming up on the 26th. Now is the time to join. Okay, if you're tired of flopping and you want to put that to a stopping, okay, this is the ritual for you. In about a week, I'm going to send out a private video to all who have signed up already, but I'm going to put it on the thank you page as well. So that way, anyone else who joins in between then and the 25th or so, they can view this. As far as there's a certain way, I think proper preparation before ritual, like identifying what it is that you want to make come to pass specifically. There are specific key ways to go about that. I might even make it a free video though, just because to help out, no matter what you're doing. Right. So I got smarter. I'm actually watching on Facebook too. So in case there's any comments or fake psychic spammers, I can deal with that. But that is coming. And then I got to look the Necro Servitor Talisman. Okay. I've been baking bodies. All right. I baked a batch of bodies to go into these servitors. When I say baked bodies, I mean clay mixed with powdered consecrated graveyard dust. Okay. But guess what? I just got the new pendants in. They didn't fit. So now I got to do it again. Okay. But this is the apex in servitor technology. A servitor is a created spirit that will assist you and has the will and the means to affect even your physicality, things in your physical world, but also gather info for you. It does a lot of the work for you. Of course, you have to meet it halfway. That's with any magic. I'm not going to ever sell you something that's just like, that is just like magical thinking, if you will. Snake oil salesman shit. I'm not going to do that. But if you want an edge to whatever it is you're doing, and I make these Necro Servitor talismans. I call them Necro Servitors because there's also spirits of the dead assisting you as well. Yes, there is. There is also Saint Cyprian overlooking this whole thing as well. So you have this chance. And you know what? It was just brought to my attention that if you have a lost ancestor who might be able to help you in whatever area of life that you get your Necro Servitor talisman for, Saint Cyprian can find them. Now, I know it sounds funny calling an ancestor into a servitor. The servitor is its own thing, but we're merging it with different spirits of the dead at different times and for different purposes. You are going to be able to issue commands and to program this to do certain things for you. Okay? So depending on the task, depending on the command, the intention, you know, you might require a different, if you need assistance with another muertos, you're going to need another one. So we switch them out. Okay? That's how this works. Also created using planetary magic. There's a lot of different elements that go into this to ensure your success. You get this, you also get into the Saint Cyprian Wish Fulfillment Pact group ritual. This is probably one of the most powerful group rituals because of the whole theme of the pact. When you make a pact, it is binding on so many levels. So everyone has to do their part. And if by joining, that is your half of the part. So Saint Cyprian he's let it be known. I'm ready to do my part. So you can prove it to yourself. You can show yourself. Sometimes you just need a good win to set things straight. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been trying to do something and it seems like you just keep meeting failure after failure, or as I like to call it, feedback after feedback, right? Right. But then you have that win and it's just like your confidence boosts, it skyrockets, your morale skyrockets, your energy skyrockets, you're ready to take on the world. All right. I'm telling you, this Wish Fulfillment Pact group ritual, and it also comes, I'm going to give you some information because it's important that you shoot for the right thing. It's so important to use strategy in your magic, in your manifestation, in your sorcery. And I'm going to give you just 3 basic keys that you can apply. Every time you go to do a spell, use these 3 keys. It's that simple. Link is in the description box or go to shango-ray.com. And also, this week coming up on Friday, we are bringing the Shango Unchained podcast, the podcast that's all about all things occult and magic related. And we're going to have a very fire episode. You're actually going to have a chance to come on camera and experience hypnosis for yourself. All right. We have the one, the only Hypno Goddess. And I'm telling you, she could drop you like a sack of hot potatoes. There's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. So I want you to be camera ready. Some of you, I know a lot of you are chicken shits. All right. If I had a call-in show, I doubt you'd even call. Maybe you would. I don't know about that because you could hide behind the phone. But come camera ready. Let me show you off. God damn it. Let me show you off and let's have fun. You're going to learn how hypnosis can help you in your life right now. She's going to game you up. Okay. So you don't want to miss it. That's Friday. I'll be announcing the time later on this week. So let's get to, I'm noticing these comments are filling up. Hey, hoo-hee. I'm seeing you. I see you over here on Facebook. See, I'm watching Facebook so I could interact with whoever shows up because sometimes it'd be busy as hell over there. Ara, yes. If you go to Shango, thank you. That's an excellent question. If you go to shango-ray.com, there's a pop-up screen that comes up. You'll see that information. Just click the button and then it'll take you to the page and you can see about that. Okay. I put several categories there just to make it simple. There's money, finance, prosperity, and luck. There's, of course, love, lust, romance, that category. There is magic and psychic development, because these spirits can damn sure help you to, enhance, your magical and psychic abilities in so many ways you can't even imagine. All right. And then Incognito 11, what's going on? Peace. And then there's healing. There's a special one for healing. And I've said this before. I think that a lot of us, if we just allowed ourselves to heal, got healed, however you want to term it, that would solve probably 90% of the shit right there, to be honest with you. So anyways, yes, those are the categories. So feel free to check that out. Go to the link in the description box or just go to shango-ray.com. All right. So without further ado, what I want to do is jump into this new moon energy coming. I don't even know what the new moon is. You know that? I really don't. And you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm just going to jump into this. It's approaching. It's approaching quick. It's happening on the 14th. The black moon, the new moon is happening on the 14th. So I thought I'd do this now because I don't know if I'm going to have a chance. I probably would have a chance later on in the week, but I'm not quite sure about that. So I'm going to see what is happening for you. What is this new moon energy bringing in for you? And of course, if you have your own pressing question that's just burning a hole in your throat, like you just have to ask, you got to know. Or even if you want to just do it for shits and giggles, they're right here. What side is it? Is it this side or this side? There's a mad lag. I can't even see. Okay. So yeah, do you see that right there? PayPal.me/Shango Ray. And of course, $ Ray Shango. All right. So now we're going to get into this. And a lot of us. I just went out again. Okay. This internet, I don't know if it's the internet or I don't know if it is StreamYard, but it's like ridiculous. Okay. So go ahead and just, why don't we all just close our eyes for a second? Okay. Just for 1 second, send me your intentions. Hey, if there's something I need to hear, or let whatever message for me come through in this reading. All right. That would be a big help. Appreciate that. I'm actually using these are kind of like my unofficial Saint Cyprian cards. So just a moment. Thank you. All right. Show us what we need to see. Show me what I need to see. Give me the words to say in regards to this new moon. Fucking with my shit. As you can see, it's fucking with my shit. I don't know if I keep going in and out. It says I'm like right next to my router too. So I have no clue why it's so bad. I don't know. Maybe it is Mercury retrograde. Maybe Mercury's having his fucking field day with me today. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Mercury's like, I'll make you a believer yet. Let me see here. Okay. So give me the messages I need. Okay, one more time. All right. And there's a serious lag. Christine in real life says it's StreamYard. For real? Okay. Right on, Aura. Okay, it has to be that then. I don't know. I would hope so. Because I would hate to think it's my internet. I really would. All right. Here we go. I'm going to pull out 7 cards. These are the main cards. These are like the headlines. Oh, shit. Some of you are not going to want to hear this, but maybe you are going to want to hear this. Maybe you need to hear this. But I'm going to fish out some details here for you also. All right. You know, Papa Chunky got to take care of you. So let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. All right. I thought Mercury was back on track. You know what? I thought it was too. I just do what I do. I know I should, maybe it, you know, these planets do have an influence. Just like magic is not the cause, right? Your magic spells, your rituals are not the cause. Did you know that? Your intentions behind the magic or the spell is the cause. The magic, the sorcery, the whatever you want to call it, the witchcraft, it's a tool that you use to execute your will. That's what that is. All right. So it's an influence. So just like your magic and sorcery is an influence, these planets have a very real influence on things, especially here in this realm. All right, just a moment. Let me look around here. I'm going to use this deck for clarification also. Get this out of the way. You know, I'm just going to start at the obvious, okay? I'm going to start at the obvious here. And I'm just going to pick this card. I'm going to just jump around, all right? This is the first card that I have seen. This mic is kind of like in the way. I have to like lean around the side. Okay, hold on. All right, look, this is what I got. First card. 3 of Hearts. And it is reversed. You see, when a heart is reversed, it's an ass. It's ass cheeks. See that? So you got 2 ass cheeks on this card, girl. Or whoever. And somebody is definitely, there is somebody, I feel somebody that it's like you've been having this feeling. Maybe you haven't resorted to sneaking through the phone just yet. Maybe you have. Maybe you will. But what is going to be made known is there are some of you watching this that are indeed in a 3-party. Right on, Aura. There are some of you that are in a 3rd-party situation or a little triangle situation, little sandwich situation, as I like to call it. Okay. Whitney Moses, welcome. Okay. Let's get a little bit more clarification on this. I'm starting there because I know a lot of you is like, that's what you're kind of looking for. You're looking to see if I'm going to pick up on that shit because you've been feeling that, or you have your suspicions, or you've heard some things about it. Something's not letting you rest, right? So there's just this uneasy feeling, as often happens with these type of things. For all I know, there's a demographic of you who are you're the other piece of the bread in the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? As far as you got your own side sandwich going on. You got your own side sandwich going on. This person who's going through a 3-party thing and like you're really hoping it's not true, but you have this gut feeling that just won't leave you alone. You've kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? You've put yourself 2nd or 3rd in this relationship. I think you should know that. So one of the things that's doing is you would think that the other person would see just how much you care and what you're doing and stuff. And oh my God, you know, Nicholas Davis, shout out. But it's not going to happen. And I feel like this same person, if that's you, this person seems to have a hold on your mind too. They got a hold on your mind. Like they know exactly how to talk to you. They know exactly how to game you up. They know exactly how to like, you know, what to say, when to say, or maybe it's just a case of you want to believe what they're saying. Because I'm gonna tell you what, we are the biggest perpetrators against ourselves. We cast the biggest spells against ourselves. And you know that's true. Because many of you have been in situations and you look back and you think, what the fuck was I thinking? You was under a spell. And you know what? You put yourself under a spell. Quinita Watson. Well, it's my job to be up in your business. Okay. Me up in your business. All right. In your minute. Now, I'm also seeing this too. Somebody else is also getting affected by this relationship. All this stuff is coming. I feel like this shit is like coming soon. Previews, attractions, right? This stuff is coming. I feel like in some ways too, someone's money is being affected by this relationship. We all know the wrong relationship is going to fuck your dough up because it's going to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Huhi, welcome to the. Okay, I don't know if y'all are coming through. Oh, it says Facebook right there. Cool. Yeah, it gets you out of the right frequency. If you're always wondering about somebody, you're always fighting, you always got, your cortisol levels are shoot through the roof all the time. That's not a good thing. That's going to affect your money. I hope it's not you, Whitney. I hope it's not you, but I feel somebody definitely getting cheated on. And then there are another demographic of those, like you just started dipping and dabbing on your significant other. So you got a side sandwich going on. Maybe you're the meat in that sandwich, right? And maybe the other bread is you're borrowing somebody. You're borrowing somebody's man or woman. So, Debbie McCleary, presente. Good to see you. I'm telling you right now. So yeah, and whoever this is, like I said, maybe you're also the one with the game too. If you're not the one who's in this love sandwich against your will, so to speak, or you're knowing that you're even involved in this, right? You can feel the changes though. That's what's been leading you. That's what's got your stomach all in a knot. Is you've been feeling the little changes, the little subtle changes. You've been seeing the little subtle changes. And you're really hoping that you're not fucking crazy. You're really hoping that you're not paranoid and that you're not making something out of nothing. All right. That's what I figured, Whitney. I'm pretty sure. I was like, aren't you single? I see all your posts, you forget. And that's good. You focusing on your bag. Sometimes you got to get single to focus on your bag, unless you're with the right person. The right person is going to inspire you. The right person is going to you're going to click up like Voltron and really start to make some shit happen. The wrong person, they're going to be acidic. They're going to take from you. All right. Matter of fact, let me see here. Can you give me some, let me entertain you with this. Let's get some signs up in here and see who we're talking about. Give me some signs. Give me 5. Give me 5 signs. Let's narrow this down just a little bit. Shall we? All right. Are you ready for this? You might hear, oh, good. Gemini. There is a Gemini involved. No surprise there, right? When I said third party action, no surprise there. Oh, we got some Scorpio action. And as an unofficial Scorpio, I'm 1/3 Scorpio. Because I got the Venus and Scorpio shit. So don't fuck around and get stung with this shit. You know what I mean? It's a wrap. But I'm telling you, Scorpios can be very sneaky. They can be very sneaky. Hey, now we're not gonna sign bang Whitney. So far, where was I? Gemini, Scorpio, involved in this love sandwich we got going on. Okay. Oh my God. Can you believe a Cancer is involved in some love sandwich action? Hey, Renee Mills. Can you believe that? Well, you better believe. To me, the Cancer would more likely be the victim, okay? Or the unknowing participant. But I could be wrong. All right. Pains me to say this, but we have some Leo action in here too. We got some Leo action going on. Look at that. Yes, indeedy. There's some Leo action going on. And then, oh, shit, we got some Cap action too. That's not really hard to believe either. Capricorns. Peace, Renee. Yeah, got some Capricorn action. You see, they got the pick out. It's getting real. Okay, those are just some of the signs. Obviously, if you didn't hear it, yeah, let's go. Yes. Oh, how do I get rid of this? Hey, Blaze, Queen Tara Lachey. We will do no reading poaching here. Let me see. I probably can't even kick this bitch out. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Usually I just let it go though. Like if they always want to fuck with Hoo-Hee. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. They are attracted to you, Hoo-Hee. All right. So as we seen, those were some of the signs involved with this sandwich. Another theme here I'm seeing, some of you are about to get really busy. Okay. As far as it seems overwhelming. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It seems overwhelming. See, if people just deal with Aries, they'll be all right. So she's sign banging up in here. Okay. She's sign banging. But here is the overwhelm. This to me, I feel like a lot of you need to maybe slow it down sometimes. Take a breath. Okay. This is mental overwhelm. It feels like anxiety on steroids a little bit. That's actually what it's feeling like to me. Now, some of this, yes, can be, of course, tied in. If you're in a third-party sandwich, of course, you're going to be, that's mental overwhelm like a motherfucker, right? Because you ain't going to be able to think of nothing else. It's taking up way too much mental real estate, way too much. Matter of fact, can we get a little bit of detail with this, shall we? Just give me a little bit of detail with this. This relationship pleaser. There's no winning with that. I mean, it's one thing to want to please, right? Who doesn't want to please, right? Who doesn't want to, right? But if you do so at your own expense, that's a price that's just way too high, in my opinion. Whitney, remember we was talking about something like that, like losing yourself in the shit. That's the scary thing about love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like this mental overwhelm definitely has to do with relationships for a lot of you anyways, or whoever this resonates with. I see either some form of divorce or split or feeling torn between two different things. Maybe it's the two different people of the sandwich. I don't know. So here we go. You see that? All right. And again, even the backup card here is a 10 of clubs. Same card that I'm reading. I'm getting additional information. Another 10 of clubs showed up. So it's just like, whoa, you're going to really want to, you're coming to a point where you're going to have to make some changes because you can't go on like this. You cannot. I think the key, Whitney says, yep, can't lose yourself in a person. And it's hard if you're a lover. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some of us are lovers. And it's like your nature to just love hard, you know? So to have to like pull the reins on that all the time, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that kind of exhausting too? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't just love on full blast like you want to. But I would disagree with that. I think it depends on the choice of person. I think the communication in the relationship plays a big deal because of like you can communicate certain things. You want to get off this, but you're so nosy as fuck. You ain't going nowhere, Quinita. Sit your ass down. Just sit your ass down. Okay. All right. Tamika Aisha Jones, welcome. I'm catching everybody as they come in. Change of mind. Yeah, this is another change of mind. For some of you, this is situational based. I'll tell you why. In other words, like all of a sudden, have you ever been like kind of had a good streak? You're like thinking positive. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going cool. And then shit just seems to shift. And next thing you know, you seem like you're just negative Nancy again. Like, how did I get here? I'm heavy on keep doing the positive things you were doing before you meet. Hold on. This is so important right here. I'm heavy on doing the positive things you were doing before you meet. Right. Like keeping whatever you had going on that made you who you were, that made the person attracted to you in the first place. You got to keep that shit up. You can't get lazy. You can't get complacent. And love is one of them drugs that will make you fucking lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it will. So I think that's a good point, man. You just got to keep mindful of that, you know? And that's how I know though, Spirit been kicking my ass. Yeah, you shouldn't have to get your ass kicked for that though. Shouldn't have to get your ass kicked for that though. But I know how many of us does that really just come naturally for, right? All right, so this 5 of clubs, as I mentioned, change. There's like it's like a whole mindset change, but it seems like it's more towards the negative. All right, and this could also be attributed to some type of fluke situation that happens, or a totally unexpected explosion. That's what it kind of feels like, you know, some type of explosion, a life explosion. You know, maybe you find something out, i.e., that. There's that love sandwich theme again, but it could be something else. You know, suddenly you lose your job. Suddenly something happens, you know, they want to sell your house and they're just letting you know that like right now you got 30 days or something, just something like that. I agree with this so much. You would not believe it. One step at a time, just one step at a time, see how things go. And just too many people, because of their traumas, want to rush shit. Only fools rush in. Remember that. And the change of mind also has to do with this. This could also be a new relationship that I was talking about, this love sandwich. You thought this person was free and clear. Problem is you just didn't know them well enough yet. All right. I'm also seeing a theme of family issues coming up, particularly issues in which require your forgiveness so that you can move on. It's not about them. I'm always saying that. It's not about them. It's about you. And it's about freeing yourself. And I know that sounds cliche. I know that sounds like a Hallmark card, but it really is the truth. I want you to think of your grudge as like a rope. And one end of the rope is wrapped around their neck, although they don't feel it. And the other end is wrapped around your neck, and you're the one that feels it. So when you go to try and move on, it chokes you. It chokes the shit out of you. Okay, so the forgiveness part is like cutting the rope. All right. This is what I'm seeing here. That's that 6 of hearts reversed. In most situations, or many, I think there is a degree of forgiving that we got to forgive ourselves too, because we all make mistakes sometimes, you know. And some of us are really hard on ourselves for certain things. Maybe you said something in the heat of anger. Maybe you got a scalpel for a tongue like myself. And if the needle goes into the red, I don't quite know exactly what might come out this fucking mouth, you know. I've definitely improved though. There's certain lines I don't. Have you ever said something so vile, so fucked up, and you know you just fucking sliced that other person, like you hurt them so bad that it actually hurts yourself too, even as you're saying it? Yeah, that type of shit. Kamira Davis, what's going on? Right on. Lick. Oh, that's right, everybody. Let's follow KD's advice. Lick the bottom, bitch. That's right. The like button. It's absolutely free. Takes you about 0.01 seconds to do. It kind of gets the algorithm all moist and slippery. Okay. That's what we got to do. Right on, Quinita. You can be moist and slippery if you lick that like button. Okay. It has that effect. It sends waves. All right. It sends some waves down there. All right. Only 6 likes and 12 in a row. See, Deaconess wants me to get off into your orifices. That's a good way to do it. All right. I'm going to give you a little time. I am the new improved Calm Shango. All right. I'm going to give you a little time to lick up on that like button. Do not leave my bottom bitch dry. Don't do that. That is rude. Okay. You don't want to be left dried out. Okay. You want to be licked up and flicked up. Okay. So treat the like button like that. And I'm telling you, it returns to you 1,000-fold. I knew you did, Adela. Deaconess, I knew you did. Yes, let's see a little bit more of this forgiveness malarkey. Oh, yeah. Look, family. Just like I said, look. Damn, can you see that? 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts. You see that? That's all about family. And it's reversed, too. So there's definitely some family issues coming up. Some of you also, the relationship that you're in, your partner reminds you of a particular family member. And some of these triggers and things like that really actually have nothing to do with your partner or whoever you're dealing with or whoever you're talking to, whoever you're seeing. It has to do, really, it goes all the way back to either your mom or your father. Let me see here. Sipping on your apple juice. I tell you, girl, you must be very regular. You must be very regular drinking all that apple juice. All right. What else we got? Some of you have also, there's going to be some pain related to somebody you just lost, or it may feel like you just lost them because, you know, some of us, some losses you will never fully get over. And that's just what it is, you know. A young me. Right on. Nicholas Davis. Yes, the veil is very thin. Yeah. Old wounds from maybe a parental figure. Thank you very much. Who you thought you did the work for and stuff. Hey, don't be mad at yourself about that. There's layers to this, and some are so deep that you're not going to get them on in one session, 2 sessions. Sometimes it does happen over time if you keep doing the work over time, you know. So, and look what else is coming up. Emotional baggage. Emotional baggage. All of this is related. All of this is connected. It seems like some of you, I gotta say this to whoever this is, thank you, but like, it seems like some of you are approaching a little stint or period of time in which it's going to seem like you just can't catch a break, or it's going to seem like somebody cursed you, or it's going to seem like the planets and all the gods and goddesses are angry at you. Okay, that is not the case. All right. Sometimes I don't know exactly what it is, but I can clearly see this. I keep feeling like somebody's like, I can't get my footing. I can't get my, like, whoever this is, you feel like your rhythm is just all off. Like you just missed it, or you were too soon, thought it wasn't going, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's like your, yeah, for somebody is that. But the other meaning for this, for me, the 6 of spades is emotional baggage. So some of you are going to be coming face to face with your emotional baggage that maybe you thought you got rid of, but not so much, not yet. There's still some baggage left. There's still some baggage in there. You still got some left. You forgot those bags right there. And I don't mean to make light of it, okay? But let me see. Let me pull some signs here, at least for this one too. I think this is important. We discount how much all that stuff affects us. Your relationship with your mother, your father, these things run so deep and they affect you in so many ways. There's like a spectrum of how they can affect you. And it's easy. It's very easy. What's that, Whitney? Be kind to yourself. We in human prison, and that shit can be brutal. It can be very brutal. It can be very, very brutal. It's one thing to hold yourself accountable, but to like beat yourself up it's not going to do it. I know people think it's like a form of like self-love or tough love. Yeah, they feel like it's a form of tough love or something like that. Again, I'm getting a Gemini. What is it with the Geminis? Does anybody know what the new moon is going to be in? That would be great if somebody knew. Jack of clubs. We got some Pisces action going on in here. Pisces. Any fishies up in here? Okay, look at, what was it, like 5 minutes ago, Deaconess? And I was like, hey, man, could you please lick my bottom bitch? Do not leave her dry. Do not leave her thumbtorious dry. Okay? And I don't see no improvement in this shit. And now there's even more, but there's 16. If you're new here, lick the thumbtorious. My bottom bitch, she likes to be licked, just like you do. All right? Yes, we got some Pisces action going on here. We got some Pisces action going on. A Pisces may actually even be, I see a Pisces revealing something. So if you're the Pisces, it's like you're going to be maybe carrying something. Maybe you've been carrying something around that you have to get off. You have to reveal this, right? New moon in Virgo. Virgolicious. I'm sorry, was that out loud? Was that out loud? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Oh shit. Got some Scorpio action. Yeah, got some Scorpio action. Yep. Scorpio action too. All this could be if your family member is one of these signs. I have Gemini, I have Pisces, I have Scorpio. I'm gonna do 2 more. All right. Hey, if you'd like to get your own question answered, let me check and make sure nobody has already sent. I don't want to keep you waiting too long, but I do have to finish this. Oh shit. Where's that? Capricorn again. Can't see it. Capricorn. All right. So we have Gemini, we have Pisces, we have Scorpio, we have Capricorn. We got one more coming up. I see these particular signs dealing with this more so than others. That doesn't. Oh shit. What is the second Earth sign? I just drew a fucking blank. It is Virgo. So yeah, Virgos. We got some Virgo action. Got some Virgolicious action. Virgos as well. Excuse me. Yeah, Virgos as well. All right. So I don't know about that. Family issues. It could be directly with the family person that you have the issue with, or that maybe caused the issue or the trauma or whatever you want to call it. Or it could be you dealing with the effects of that. Because these things have a long echo time. Let me tell you. All right. Long echo time. Taurus. Yeah. No, it was Virgo. Shit, could be. I feel like I'm not on the right path and keep hitting potholes. Okay. No, it's Taurus. Taurus is the second Earth sign. Well, who's the first? Virgo is not. Capricorn is the last. So y'all don't know your shit. It goes Taurus, then the Virgo is the second one, and then Capricorn is the last, and also the last of the zodiac. Yeah. You learn something new every day. You know what I mean? You learn something new every day. All right. But there is some good news for some of you too. Because some of you have been being single. You've been being a good girl or good boy, whatever. Being single, right? Did you? Oh, thank you. Appreciate you telling me, Whitney. I appreciate you telling me. Thank you. You just made it easy for me. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Did you put your question in the notes? Okay. When I'm almost done with this, and then just go ahead and ask me your question, or unless you want like a little, general or something like that. But what I was going to say is, true to the season, man. What do we call this season? What do we call this season, right? We call it cuffing season, right? Why? Because a lot of y'all kind of end up getting hitched around this time, right? We're about to head off into like October pretty soon in a few weeks. And then that just starts. You might as well call it Happy New Year's once that happens, because this shit zips by like that, right? But I'm seeing some hookups. I'm seeing some links. All right. This is some new linkage. Some new linkage. Some new linkage. All right. I hate saying shit like this, but if it comes like this, I debate to myself, do I want to say this or not? But I feel like somebody's also going to be dealing with they're going to be dealing with a transition. I can do a general. Thank you, Whitney. You know I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to put you here just so we put you on the wall of fame so we can remember. Not that I'm going to forget, but okay, just let me run through some signs here. I'm going to use a different deck. Let me run through some signs here as far as who might be involved, who might be coming to you. All right. Some of you want to listen up right now. This is like one of the good buttery parts. 22-year-old Cancer cuffed my black ass up. Are you serious? Oh, I guess, congratulations. I mean, if you're happy, it doesn't seem like you fighting too much, bro. Hey, we all have our time, bro. We all have our time. We all have our time. You all got that time, Got that time where it's like that one just has that one, or that thing. And then like maybe y'all have that kind of chemistry where it's like that thing. I don't know. It happens though. Happens to the best of us, Nicholas. Don't get down on yourself now, right? She not a dumb 22, so it's cool. Yeah, I would totally assume that, because I don't think you'd be with no dumb 22. So yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh shit. I'm pulling signs. We're getting straight into the signs here. All right. These are signs that could be coming at you. All right. If you are this lovey-dovey person, this person is going to get in some love shit. I'm gay in autumn only. Oh. I thought clam season was in the summer, Courtney. I tickle myself. Okay. I'm actually going to do 6 there. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just bear with me. Hold me up. All right. Walk with me. Okay. So these are some of the signs that, and maybe it's shit for some of you. You got it like that. You might have multiples coming at you. I'm sure. Some of us got action like that. I don't know. Some of us don't. Clam seeds. You remember that, Whitney? It's true. She just said she's gay in autumn. So, like, okay, summer is bald-headed hoe time. You mean where the hair is like that long? Oh, man. Spring is Passover and tax time, so I'm single. You smart. And I need a big fat man in the winter. All right, well, there's plenty of those around. You shouldn't have no problem. Okay, so these are some of the signs that are either going to be looking at this love situation or they're coming to you, right? So I might be identifying you or identifying the person that is going to hook your ass. All right. We started off with Pisces. Yep. Pisces in the house. And I can't be mad at Pisces. You know what I'm saying? I'm half Pisces. We got some Leo action again. Aura says single life here. Aura, maybe not though. Okay, maybe not. I'm not like a proponent like for everyone to get into something, but at the same time, I'm not like you got to open your mind to possibilities. So far I have Pisces, I have Leo, I have Aries. Hallelujah. Can I get some? That's right. Hallelujah. We got some Aries action in here. You see that? Oh, yeah. You better not say, I don't know. Is that a Taurus? Because I have some Taurus action right here for your ass. Okay. Clam season in full effect. Clam chowder. Clam chowder. Taurus. Here's some Taurus action right here. Right in your face. I'm slapping you in the face with it. I'm slapping you on the cheek with it. Okay? Stick out your tongue. Taurus action. All right? Jesus. And I have some Libra action going on. You think I'm lying? No, I'm not. Check this out. Queen of Clubs. That's right. You see that? Queen of Clubs. Libra action. Action tonight. Okay? And finally, got some of that Scorpio action. Let me adjust this and say this. This applies when I say, because we're talking about love. So this could also be talking about your Venus sign too. All right. Just saying. It could. Who am I to say it can't? And finally, got that Scorpio action. Someone's getting stung. Someone is getting stung relentlessly. That's what it's looking like. All right. Maybe you don't want to hear that, but that's what's coming through. And you're going to need to check that worry at the door. Okay. Some of you are also, you know what? This just came to me too. The weather's going to start affecting some of you a lot. Okay. Like the way you feel and shit. Kunitha Daddy has spoken. Okay. Love, or maybe it ain't love, but it's some type of, yeah. Body fluids are exchanged. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. So don't get mad at me. You're leaving. Oh, you can't stay gone. You can't stay gone. I feel like for some reason, what's that shit called? SAF, seasonal affective. What is it? SAF, seasonal affect, SAD, seasonal affected disorder, some shit like that. Another. Okay, so I have 2 readings after this. Okay, And yeah, like I said, this is the last news here of the day for this new moon read. This is a death. This is death energy, it feels like to me. But it's specifically death of a relationship. Now, as I've said so many times, a relationship is going to end. I don't care how good it is. The relationship is going to end one of three ways. Okay, thank you, Ara. I see you. I got you too. I'm going to get Whitney and then I'm right on to you. It's going to end one of three ways: death, desertion, or divorce. One of these three ways is going to separate you here in this physical realm. It's going to happen. There's no escaping that. All right. So I'm not even going to lie. I did feel like somebody's going to lose somebody. Like I hate even to say it, but I do feel I have to say it. Like someone's going to die. That's what I feel like. Now, I do feel there's also a death in like a relationship, as far as someone with a relationship with their self. You're about to rise. You're about to be, somebody's going to be resurrected. But in order for somebody to be resurrected, somebody has to die. Okay? So this is kind of like a spiritual alchemical thing, major thing going on. All right. That is what I have for you. That is the new moon read. If you're interested in procuring for yourself some of this good juju, sorcery, custom client work, also you can stop by shango-ray.com. All right. Some of you may need some type of help or a little assistance in this regard. All right. So now let's get to some questions here. So first we have the lovely Whitney Moses. She just wanted a general. Okay. So Whitney, I think you know the get down for this if you're still here. All right. So if you're still here, please approach the Shangorian altar where we have our pads on the floor for your knees. Okay. And I'd like you to begin now. Just go ahead and gaze off into the eye. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it for the count of 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and just let it go. Let it out. Release it. Releasing all tension. Opening your mind. That's right. To whatever message that wants to come through for you. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Okay. Thank you again, Miss Moses. You are dearly and greatly appreciated. All right. What is the message here? Thank you. Let's cut them up. Let's cut them up. All right. For some reason, I feel 5 is your number tonight, Whitney. So I'm going to do 5 for you. That's like a number of change. All right. I feel 5 is a number. 5 is either important to you now or it's going to be important to you. Also travel or moving around. On your knees, giving worship as you should. Okay, hold on. Wow, lots of mental energy. Lots of mental energy here. Oh, and then we're getting off into some emotions. You're going to want to see this. You don't want to hear this. I'm pretty sure you don't. You're thinking you're going to just stand in your, what is it? Solitude, solidarity. Is that what you think, huh? Listen, you're not going to be getting off into this magical world unscathed. There's going to be magical shit that happens to you. And this magical shit is going to happen in a way that you do not understand, that you cannot logically make sense of, that you cannot foresee, that, you know, it's going to come from behind you and just be like, whoa, and surprise you. And it also takes place in ways that may look like negative things, but they're actually not. They're like the best thing that can be happening. So you're going to really get a lot of practice of getting the fuck out of your own way and just letting this shit strap in. You're going for a ride. Okay. And I'm going to show you your cards. Oh, I can't wait to show you the last ones. Oh, I can't wait to show you the last ones. Oh, you're going to love it. We're going to start off with the first two. All right. An important decision to be made right now. This is one that would take up a lot of mental real estate. So I have a feeling you know what this is, or this is going to be some type of an issue that arises. And this is a type of choice where it's, as I've said plenty of times before, it's either you go or you stay, you do or you don't. There's no more just sitting on the pot. You got to either handle your business or get off the pot. Okay. It's one of those things. All right. It's unmistakable. You will know exactly what it is. Now, as to whether you make the choice or not, because, you can sit around and sit on your hands. That's another choice. Okay. But you're going to have to make this choice. It's something that has to be made. But I think it's good. I think I see you successfully doing that, because I see you now utilizing your divine mind more than your logical human mind, which sees circumstances, people, places, and things, current shit right now, right? You got this. I like to call this card has turned in for me, because I am a 9 of clubs. It has turned into the card of think like God. If you're God or goddess or whatever you want to say, what would God or goddess do right now in this situation? What would they do? Well, it's like thinking from that place where you're not limited by circumstantial evidence. Okay. So this is what's also showing me that, hey, she does make this choice. I think you need to tap into the God mind first before you make the choice. Maybe not, though. I see this is either a Scorpion or this actually is not a Scorpion. This to me feels more like just feels like motherly energy. It has a very strong motherly tone to it. I don't know who it is. Hold on. Need a little more clarification on that one. This is some Queen of Hearts action for you. All right. I would be tempted to almost say this is like a relative from the other side, because I feel as though someone is like guiding you. Have you ever seen the movies where like the spirit is there talking to the person and the person can't they can hear it, but they can't hear it, right? It's registering no. And whoever this is also like Shakti energy. It could be, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Rainbow Rabbit? Right? So it's like she's telling you, hey, like all you got to do is think like God, like you are God. Think like who and what you really are. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever this woman is. Let me see. This also okay, I'm just gonna hurry up and get to the other part. Look, because I feel like at the same time it could be some type of ancestral influence, but at the same time, I just got this in right now, Whitney. Hey, don't shoot me. All right, but this could be like some new energy coming, or there's somebody that's coming into your life that kind of has that, like she can kind of push you in the right way. When I say in the right way, I mean to think in the right direction, but also how she's pushing you is very, like, you can't help but feel on top of the world with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because of this, okay? Yes, you got that, okay? 2 of Hearts, all right? Eat that. Eat that. Okay. And not only that, because right after that, just to clarify, so they left no mistake, no stone unturned. They said, oh, yeah, look. And by the way, Ace of Hearts. Okay. So there's a new relationship coming for you. I said it. Or you are headed smack dab into a collision with a new relationship. That's what's happening. Think like God, because you are. You know, we get hypnotized by this humanity. And it happens so smooth and so subtle, you don't know, like you've sunken back into just regular human thought. That's when you got to be like, wait a minute. I can actually engineer events and circumstances. I can't engineer exactly how they'll happen all the time. I can have my little plan that I can do, right? I can do what I can do on my end, but whatever's out of my control, I can just trust that that's happening now, right? And that's where everything starts to happen. I got Ike Turner. I'm saying, I'm in here, anime. I just said that to somebody because I am. But anyways, real. That's all I'm saying. All right. You got some new. There's definitely some new. I would say probably by. Don't worry. I mean, it may happen tomorrow. You may go to the grocery store or something like that, and next thing you know, you lock eyes with somebody, or you get into some conversation or whatever. Like, where the zucchini's always this big or something, and then next thing you know, y'all are chopping it up or something. I don't know. I don't know what y'all do in the grocery store. Okay, but could be at a grocery store or somewhere like that. You know, I have a feeling it's like you're gonna meet this person. Or you guys are going to intersect into each other's lives by the end of the year. Okay. So it's not like I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. All right. But when it does, and even so, you might intersect, but that doesn't mean it's going to be like turn into a love thing, you know, just like that. You know, it might blossom into it, or it might just be shit straight to slapping clams. You know, it might just happen like that. And then next thing you know, you decide, you know what? There may be a relationship here too. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I know you got that Ike Turner in you. I know you got it. Real recognize real, Whitney. I appreciate you. All right. Amorina. Oh, shit. Another one? Oh, Brandy C. My bad. Brandy, where you at? Brandy was actually before you, Amorina, so I'm going to handle Brandy. And then I got you because she was actually here first, so I don't want to keep her waiting. For what am I missing and need to know? All right. Let me wash the cards here real quick. Give these cards a good old wash. You know what I'm saying? Give them a good scrub. Oh, you know what it is, Rainbow Rabbit. I think confidence has to do with there you are, Christine, in real life. You know what it is? It's just being relaxed. When you're relaxed, you're more like yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's a huge part of it. Of course, you know, social skills or things like that. That comes into play, you know, but a lot of the times it's because you're not being yourself that you feel all awkward as fuck and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you could learn to just relax, like, and I know, of course, we can always improve ourselves too. I'm not saying that that's not a factor, but you know, the Brandy altar, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Hear my debate hailed. All right. So go ahead and approach the altar. We got the altar call going on. And yes. We are about to set it off. You know what time it is, right? You're waiting for it, right? I know you're waiting for it. And in just a moment, boom, there it is. Go ahead and just gaze off. Just relax your sight, relax your vision, relax yourself, period. All right. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it to the count of 3, 2, 1, and then just go ahead and release it at your leisure there. All right. Opening your mind to whatever messages need to come through for you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Always an ideal subject there, Christine, in real life. Yes. All right. What is the message what do you have for Christine in real life? Brandy. What do you have for Brandy? I want to be down. You need a big white hat? No, you also need a tambourine, Quinita. I need somebody out there with a tambourine to like accent what I'm saying, you know. You know what I'm saying? Flip it through the aisles. Yeah, word. You get what I'm saying? Let's have it all in effect. Let's have it all. All right. Just a second. Thank you. All right. You ready, Brandy? All righty. Let's get it. We'll do 5 for you too, Brandy. Let's see what we got here. What do you need to know? Kind of interesting here. I'll just start right now. I'll just give you the little preview. I haven't even dealt all your cards yet, but I feel like there's a younger dude, or he either has a youthful energy, but I'm feeling like he's younger than you. I feel like he's younger than you. He's younger than you. And I feel like he's more than likely an air sign. He's more than likely an air sign. Now, just a moment here, because I'm looking around. Hold on. Just be patient. You know, if I was really, really like, I would just be like taking my time, because it's just like, but because I don't want other people waiting, you know, it's not like I'm rushing, but okay. So here's the young man I see. There's a young man approaching. And yeah, he's gonna be very enticing to you. Okay. Besides the fact he's young meat, right? But I feel your guys's, you know, mental chemistry is like on point. And I do feel like he's an air sign. He may be like have his own business, or he may have children. Okay. Hallelujah. Hashatabasoto Quinita Watson. There he is. Okay. That's the way it's coming out right now as far as that goes. I do see somewhere within the next few weeks you having like kind of an emotional time here. I would call it like a change of heart. Okay. Let me get a little bit more information about that. I did summon him. I summoned Jimmy Popoff, the Southern Baptist, the disincarnated Southern Baptist preacher. I can channel him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love. I really love that you Christians like want to come through and, you know, spread your seed. Hallelujah. Amongst us heathens and sinners. Yes, wash that deck. I should wash it, huh? Yeah, I will. I do a little wash all the time. Sometimes you can wash it just by like shuffling. But yes, good point. Absolutely. Want to shake off. You don't want no one else's energy in your shit. I totally understand that. All right. Give me a little bit more information on this 5 of Hearts reversed. You know, I feel like there's something going on with you and your mom, or there is something developing with you and your mom. Christine, you hearing me? I feel like there's something developing with you and your mother. I don't. Let me see. I'll tell you right now what I see here. This feels to me like in the next few weeks. A hoe bath. A hoe bath. Just a moment. This even could be over. I don't know. I'm feeling like it has something to do with a relationship, or like, you know, kind of like her not really approving something. Thank you, Whitney. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I feel like, yeah, I feel there is some beef though, like some disagreement between you and your mother. And I hope that falls flat. I you know, sometimes you got to disagree just to find out what's going on, you know. It could also be over finances and a power nap. You're back to the streets. All right, fine. Go take your little power nap. Go take your little power nap. Yeah, see, that's that 4 of diamonds here. Christine, you there? And finally, I do see some travel. All right. I do see some travel. But I just can't help it. There's something, or this can even be like your disposition or something. I know we always love mom, you know, but it depends on how much mom's in your business or how much mom, you know, I don't know, but I feel her energy, and I feel like there is some type of disagreement or even some type of an argument or something like that. You're going to want to watch out for. And finally, Brandy, I have some traveling. You're going to be doing some traveling. All right. This could also be either a change in work, a move in work locations, and so forth. All right. So there's some type of change either revolving around work, travel for work, or the job moving. But there's movement here. All right. This feels like before the end of the year. Are you still here? Are you still here? Let me see. Are you here, Mom? Where you go? Where did you go? Let's see. Can I watch the comments now? All right. So that's what I have for you, Christine. Okay. Do you hear me? Now, Amorina, we're going to get to you. Shout out to Amorina, chilling on the res. I heard res life is pretty buck, yo. Someone was telling me res life is no joke. Like they be super banging and shit out there too. Hey, what's going on? I see Push there. Shout out. Shout out to my Shangoic brother out there. Fred Green, hallelujah. All right. Where you at? Amorina, are you here? I'm gonna need you to. Man, Whitney's been here all this time on the damn thing on the screen. I'm gonna need you to approach the Shangorian altar where the knee pads are. I'm gonna need you to come by. Okay. I'm gonna need you to come by. Are you there? Okay, you still here? There must be a major lag with this thing. StreamYard. I tell you. Hold on, let me use my mouse. So, Amorina, where are you at? Aqua doing rain dance and stuff. I guess, huh? She must be. Okay, so I'm washing the deck. I got one more little deck to wash, and then that's it. We're about to step into some Amarina Anderson business. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Where are you at? I need you to come to the Shangorian altar. You know the get down. You know how we do things over here. You know what I'm saying? You know the get down. And I know those are the most comfy cushions for your knees. You know what I'm saying? What we got? $14 in here. Okay, now it's time to get in y'all's at. Larkeisha, I am so tired of this, Larkeisha. If you did not lick the bottom bitch, all right? Lick the bottom bitch. That's right, the like button. At the very least, that's all you got to do, okay? You can lurk all you want. You can just sit there and stare all you want, but please lick the bottom bitch. Do not be like that. Do not be a selfish lover, all right? Exfoliate her with your tongue, all right? Cunniling my bottom bitch, Larkeisha, all right? I'm not going to tell you again. Come as you are, all right? It's all right. You know what I'm saying? She didn't do nothing to you. Well, you might as well be. You might get more action than my like button right now because the Larkeisha, Larkeisha's acting up right now. I think she's, you know what I think it is? I think Larkeisha's rebelling a little bit. But I mean, you're welcome to lick Quinetha Watson as well if you like it. You know what I'm saying? But somebody's getting kind of linged up in this bitch. I know that. All right. Hey, Amarina, you there? Lick that bottom bitch. Keep her moist, yo. You know what I'm saying? Keep her moist. She needs that. What I call it, a thumbtorius. lick this bottom bitch's thumbtorius. All right, lick her thumbtorius. God damn it! Stop being like that. Just like when you come into a Chinese restaurant or one of these, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you rub the Buddha's belly. Well, you lick my bottom bitch when you come in. All right, your tongue need to be already out hanging to the side like you a dog hanging out the fucking window. All right, Jesus. She just acting up. We've been going through some things, Quinetha. Amarina, are you still here? You know what? Check this out. I'm just going to do your reading. And you know what? When you do watch this, because this is outside the circle of time anyway. So if you happen to catch this later on, so be it. Yeah, this bitch is acting up though. Larkeisha want to be put over my fucking knee. That's what I think it is. Because it don't take nothing to, you know what I'm saying, just cunniling the bottom bitch. She's clean. Ara, there you are. Okay. Yeah, she's clean. You know what I'm saying? She's clean. She's smooth. You know, not rocking no carpet, hardwood floors like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you? Okay. Pleasant scent wafting your nostrils as you do. All right. Like, bitch is ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And she works hard for the money. Okay. So hard. Honey. Jesus. I swear. Y'all a tough crowd, yo. It's not a joke. It isn't a joke, man. Fucking, my bottom bitch is over here fucking chapped. And you have the opportunity to help her, Larkeisha, but you don't. You're just selfish. You're just being, you know what I'm saying? Like, I swear, like I said, you just want to be put over my fucking knee. That's what it is. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I swear, bro. I don't know what it is, but I don't know if this is working out for us, Larkeisha. Okay? I don't fucking know if it's working out anymore. All right? I don't know if this is working for me. I think I might have changed. All right? I might need more, Larkeisha. All right? God damn it, you hear me? All right, Amarina. Go ahead and approach the Shangorian altar. And go ahead and just relax your gaze onto this beautiful eyeball. And when you're ready, just take a nice deep breath in and hold it to the count of 3, 2, 1. And you know already that your mind is just opened up. And as you're exhaling, you're relaxing, which is opening you up even more to whatever message is coming through or about to come through to you right now. So you can't lose. They say okra water helps if you got sandbox. Well, I tell you what, Lakeisha gonna have sandbox. Shit. She gonna need that okra water remedy. Okay? Because I'm gonna tell you what, Lurk. You ain't just gonna sit around here and not do nothing and just get eyegasms, you know what I'm saying, for free. It's not gonna happen. I know. Well, we're Aura, we are very mindful and considerate of our partitioners. Okay? Not a problem. It is. Quinita said my ring look like the tip. Yeah, that's like a POV shot. You know what I'm saying? It sees you seeing it. Okay, best believe that. All right. The real third eye. The real third eye on the third leg. Okay, shit. It's all for a reason. It's all for a reason. Okay, what is the message that I can deliver to Aura the Aqua? Aura the Aqua. Aura the Aqua. Yeah, Lakeisha, she's just... All right. Interesting. Some of this I think I may have told you before. You got babies from the tip, huh? I don't know if that's shortchanged or not, or if the tipping was good. Was the tipping good at least, you know? Because there's a way to tip. You know that, right? You know that, right? There's a way to tip if you're going to tip, right? Okay, Amarina. First impression I got from this card for you was this. I feel like you are going, let me say it like this. This is very specific. You are going to take your finances to another level. I don't know exactly how yet. I'm going to go back and check on this. Oh, okay, Aqua. I got you. Let me check my inbox here. But this is what I'm seeing. So this could be going from even like, let's say it's nothing, right? Let's say it's a small business or something, right? Okay. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know that. I figured it is. I'm gonna stop going live so much. Shit. It must be StreamYard. Anyways, so what I was going to say is this could be like, let's say you started a business, but not too much has happened, right? Well, it's going to another level, right? So I'm not saying it's going to be like all encompassing your financial future, although it could. But what I'm seeing is going from one thing to another intensity of another. It has to do with the same thing. You're just taking that same thing to another level. Right? I don't know how he can't. I seen your messages. I just looked at it right now. Conscious TV. Shout out Conscious TV. We also have a Shanga One Chain with Conscious TV coming up. I'm gonna make the announcement here. I got the thumbnails almost done. I got to get your see here. Mercury's on this last few days of retro. I hope not. I hope it's just StreamYard being shitty. That's probably their way of making you want to upgrade the service to the next highest one and shit. I don't know. But yes, so finance is going to another level within something. I'm sensing it's more like a business or something. Okay. Let me see here. I got two cards that indicate an incremental, like, and not only is it going to go to another level, but from there, it's going to continue to kind of grow at an incremental pace. All right. Yeah, it's the StreamYard, I think. I got to do something about this fucking StreamYard. I swear, it's horrible. Mm-hmm. You know what it is too? It's also a steadying of finances. I think you may even receive some help with this, to be honest with you. And Marina, if you can hear me, some help, somebody giving you also like, I don't know if it's information or if it's like a financial kind of seed itself, but I feel like something's going to happen with that. Okay. You got some help on the way. But your finances are going to another level, another intensity of the same thing. All right. Tamana Ali, Bay, shout out to you. Also, you didn't want to hear this. You didn't think it was going to happen. I think I might have told you this before. I'm not quite sure. I'd be pressing delete once I say something. Yes. And here we go. You got that couple shit going on. There's a little situation coming for you. All right. There's a situation coming for you. Let's see what kind of details we got there. Let's see what kind of details we got there. Yeah, this is horrible though. From the very beginning it was lagging. So it was like, yeah. All right. Oops, shit. It's going to be short-lived, though. There is some type of romantic interest, and it's short-lived. All right. I feel it may even have to do with some type of finances or something, or I don't know, because it's 8 of diamonds, a change of status. All right. But then right after that, you have 10 of spades reversed. So to me, whatever this is short-lived. All right. There is somebody coming though. Let me see. No, I'm not going to pull for this though. 7 of clubs follow after. You know what? There's going to be more opportunities again to confront certain, like, I guess you could say the best way I can explain it is like limiting beliefs popping up there. All right. Certain things are going to, life has a way of triggering us, right? That's how you find out what you've really done and what you haven't, as far as, yeah. So I feel like you're going to come face to face because you're going to ask yourself, why do I believe that? It's some type of instance or situation where you catch yourself and you say, you know what? Why do I believe that? Why do I feel like I know that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, cool. I downloaded a new AI app for finances. Okay. All right. I'm telling you that it's a lot of times it's a little tweak like that really sets the dominoes a falling in the right direction. You might need to go through a few different things, or what some people would say, you got to fail your way to success in a way. You could look at it that way also, We all have this habit of wanting to get it right on the very first time. What's wrong with, like, hey, sometimes you make some mistakes or just shit just doesn't work out. Okay, back to the drawing board. It either works out the way you wanted to, or you learn something and now you can apply what you learned and dust yourself off and try again. So one of those type of situations. Just a moment. Yeah. All right. There's this 8 of clubs here. To me, this represents, in some ways, like this could also represent that marketing. Because I see the 8 of clubs to me is kind of like having this mental power. And I don't want to like paint the wrong picture. It's not like you Jedi mind fucking somebody. You know what I'm saying? But like you have an influence, or you tap into a form of influence. All right. You may even use, your charm. Another form of influence is like honeypotting, what they call honeypotting. They use a real attractive spy to get at a dude, right? That's called honeypotting, right? Or you use a chick to set up, you know what I'm saying? But that's honeypotting. So I'm not saying that you're going to be doing all of that, but the basis is the same, though. I don't know. Maybe you switch your ass a little extra or something. You know what I mean? Or whatever, but like something. Yeah. You could like change somebody's mind. I see you changing somebody's mind. Or maybe it's a small group of people too, So I think the marketing app and all that, because don't just let the marketing app do everything for you. Like study what it says and start to like incorporate it, because you always want to be able to think for yourself. You don't want to get too reliant on that, but it's something that's good, Queenita, we know you honeypotting out there. We know that. Jessica Brickle. Jessica, you see this right here, this little sign right next to me? If you'd like to ask your own question, you could do this right here. You could just circulate $25 to paypal.me/Shango Ray or $Ray Shango. Let me know if you did that so I can get right to you. There is a lag on this stream and in the comments. So hopefully it's not too bad. I claim that other level. Okay, yeah. But that's kind of what I got. But like I said, I see this happening like incremental growth. I see your money growing. So this represents, it's not like a skyrocket, and that's okay. It's okay to grow, and that's what I see happening. That's what I see happening here. And I do see you kind of like, this to me kind of represents you in a way. Like, this is kind of like the boss lady. This is also the Leo card, but this is like the boss lady, So I see that happening though for you. And of course, it is all a process. It ain't shit gonna happen overnight. We need to stop always thinking in terms of magic bullets and shit, because that's just not the way regular fucking life usually works. There are different times where you can kind of, it seems like you quantum leap, or you just kind of shoot from here to there, but a lot of times there's a lot of failures. There's a lot of preparation behind that led all the way up to that one incident. And without all of that preparation, all that practice or rehearsal or all of that, whatever, trial and error, you wouldn't even have been at this place or at this juncture to take advantage of that opportunity. I haven't wanted to dip my toes in. This guy gives off short-lived. I'm not going to tell you you should or you shouldn't. You might be stubbing your own toe, because one thing I've learned, I get it. Like intuition is intuition, right? Like, or intuition is definitely real. But sometimes we get the wrong idea or we misjudge something from the very beginning for some reason. and there is room for error. So you might want to at least just keep your mind open. You don't have to like go all in, lips to the wall. You can just see what's going on. Like, what I'm saying, Marina, is just don't cut yourself short based on snap judgments. Because sometimes the snap judgments disguise themselves as our intuition. All right. So that's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying. But that is what I have for you. Does that make sense to you, though? Well, a lot of this is, like I said, is more future based. This time it came out more like this is like I see where you're heading anyways. So based on your current energy right now, this is where you're going. If you don't like where you're going, change the energy, change the thoughts, change the behaviors. All this shit's going to change. Nothing's set in stone. Yes, fall down 9 times, get up 10. Yeah, And always like, what can I learn from this? Like literally ask yourself that out loud. What can I learn from this? What did I just learn from this? And be sure to like immediately apply that to whatever the next thing is. There's always a next thing. There's always a next move. Okay, this shit didn't work. So what? I'm going to try something else. Don't be married to the plan. Maybe you can be somewhat married to the destination, but don't be married to the plan on how you get there. Yeah. So whatever realm or field that is going to start like to grow and like blossom, I feel like as you start getting your market together or your customer base or whatever, like it seems like you're going to have this influence amongst them. Maybe that was the AI spiel right there too. I mean, some of the AI be writing some good shit in like 2 seconds. I like to go, if I use AI for that type of thing, I do sometimes like I still have my adjustments I want to put on it, but because you know how it is, sometimes writing can take fucking forever. You could be writing a couple ads or marketing pieces for a new product, a new service. That shit could take all day, even longer. All right. Is there anybody else that I could assist with a question? Anybody else have a question that they'd like answered? Go ahead and just follow this right here. This is the sign you want to see. PayPal.me/Shango Ray, $Ray Shango. Yeah, it's, a lot of shit has been, since I've been working with Saint Cyprian, he showed me how because I'm going to tell you, when I first got into the occult, I too was under the assumption that I just have to cast the spell. I expected the spell to do everything for me. And then I'd be bewildered when I couldn't figure out why shit wasn't happening the way that I wanted it to happen, And I know it sounds like common sense, but some of the greatest advice I've heard is make a plan that would work without magic and then add your sorcery to that. And now you're really cooking with some hot grease. We always have our responsibility to the thing. If it's a relationship, right? You got to imagine yourself as a product, right? You can have the greatest product. I can have the greatest crack cocaine. But if I don't have nobody to sell it to, and if the right people don't know that I have it, it's going to just sit here. I know that's a crude example, but I'm using an example of something that literally sells itself. All right. Part of what sells itself is there's already people actively looking for that. Right. So product placement, sometimes it's a matter of location. It's logistics too. You got to get yourself somewhere else. Get the fuck out of the house. You got to get yourself in new places. That can even be like something as small as maybe just eating somewhere different. I don't know. Facts. Don't talk about relationships. I'm just saying, but even like, let's say you want to meet somebody new, right? Or something like, it's not going to happen more than likely. Let me say that because it can happen, but more than likely, it's not going to happen. Just going the same places that you always go and doing the same shit. That's like common sense. It's just not going to happen. Sometimes, it pays to just put yourself in a different situation, take a little bit of a chance, stretch your fucking boundaries out a little bit, go somewhere new. You know what I'm saying? Do something new. Drug and puss sells itself. Kunita. Puss is the new drug, I guess, because, yeah, puss is the age-old drug. Wise Fox, what's going on? Incognito 11. That's right. Location, location, location. So imagine yourself as a product. So whether it's a relationship you're looking for, or maybe you're doing some kind of business, service, whatever, like, and if you're offering a service, then you are the product. You got to place that product in front of the right people. Who are the right people? The ones who are actively looking for something that you're providing. That makes it a whole lot easier, Yeah. So that's what I have to say to you. Okay. So be sure that you got to do your part. Okay. We can't get around that. I know it sounds disappointing. We all watch movies and we think we can cast a spell and the brooms are going to like stand up and start brooming your floor for you and shit like that. I really wish it did work that way. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do your part. It also helps to ground your magic. I've said this over and over again. It's true. I've done this over and over and over again. So I can certainly verify this. This is how it fucking works. I am a professor of psychology and they asked me to do a presentation on holistic. Hold on, let me put you up here. I'm a professor of psychology and they asked me to do a presentation on holistic health and spirituality. I would have never thought they would have asked me to do this I was like, what? Hey, you put yourself in the right situation. It's only a matter of time before the right person comes along or the right opportunity or a opportunity, it's going to happen. When? Fucking who knows? That's part of that whole staying ready so you don't have to get ready. So I always say you got to, luck follows your feet, what you do. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, you got it. And I appreciate you too, Tamana. Yes, but you got to do it. See, you kind of like put yourself in the right, at least for somebody now they can notice, right? So all of that these are all variables that need to be considered. All right. These are definitely, hold on a second. These are all variables that need to be considered. That's all I'm saying. So if you're wondering why your magic isn't go back and look, what have I done? Depending on what the spell is for, what the ritual is for, what have I done? Has my behavior complemented my magic or my sorcery, or is it working against my magic or sorcery? Which one is it? Because there's really no middle line. It's either doing one or the other. So what is it doing? What are you doing? I walked up Stone Mountain yesterday, barefooted and hungover. I didn't wake up dead. Okay, I guess that sounds like a plan. So tonight, I think I'm going to unleash. Well, I'm going to get it ready so that way it's going to drop like early tomorrow morning. I have a Saint Cyprian ritual that you could do, a spell to connect with lost ancestors. Okay. I'm especially for those of you who are like, I'm the only one in my family that I know of that's like into this shit. I'm like the weirdo of the family. And I can't help but think that there has to have been somebody else, some other ancestor that was in the shits like me. And I'm going to give it to you. It's absolutely free. Of course, it's also a promotion for the upcoming Wish Fulfillment Pact ritual with Saint Cyprian, the Sorcerer Supreme. You want to get down with this. I'm telling you. And if you get down with this ritual and also kind of like have it in mind that, hey, you know what, Saint Cyprian, like I rocks with you. Like open yourself up to any advice, any tutelage that he may give, because he's good for that. I'm telling you, you'd be shocked at what he's going to say, what he can illuminate for you. Sometimes it's just a matter of like illuminating something for you to where it's like, wow, I never fucking seen that. Or, you know, Adela, see, yeah, it's for people like yourself. Now, do you know like if, you know, you had a grandpa or grandma who was like a shaman or something like that? Some people know of like, well, my great great grandma was, but there's a lot of people, you're not the way you are for nothing, you know? So there's other factions of your ancestors. There's so many factions of your ancestors. You can only really trace back so far. And even past that, though, there's still gangs of ancestors that you have access to. Free like the bottom bitch. Yeah. Free just like her. Yes, oh, that's right. You did tell me that. That's right. Yes, you did tell me that. That's right. So yes, he's one, but can you imagine there's others before him? Somebody got him on it, right? And I'm willing to bet it was passed down. So especially like his style of like shamanism, or if he was a curandero or whatever. I just found out I had family members who are practicing the occult. Are they alive or are they dead? Well, this is this ritual is specifically also too for like if you're like the only one that you know of, right? And you even look back, it's like, no, hey mom, was grandma a witch, you know, great 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 grandma? I was like, no. Then again, they just may not know. But like I said, the reason why you want to connect with these lost ancestors is because obviously these ancestors are you and you are them, right? They reside within you, within your DNA. So, you know, communing with them, communicating with them, it turns some shit online. Things start becoming active. Gifts that you did not know you had may present themselves. You know, well, I say gifts, I'll just say skill. Well, skill sets, yes, kind of, but like faculties. Yeah, that's it. Faculties you didn't know start to come online. Just saying, they're all deceased. Then they're prime for the picking. You know what I'm saying? You can get them. You can get at them. You just got, you know what? You wildin', Quinita. You wildin'. That's what you are. You got goosebumps because you wildin'. I can just imagine. You have Lilith in Midhaven with Pisces and Virgo diminutive and Cancer moon. Interesting. So yeah. But I got that coming for you guys too. So be sure to join the Saint Cyprian Wish Fulfillment Pact group ritual, which is open now. It'd be the investment of a life that changes the trajectory. This could change it all. All right. And if you haven't had any wins as of late, this is the one. This is a slump buster right here. This ritual is an official, bona fide slump buster. All right. Somebody want a Budweiser and snuff. Crazy. Yeah. So I'm telling you right now, get it. Get your ass in there and get you one of these Necro Servitor talismans. Wow. We got them, because once they're gone, they're gone. I'm gonna be baking some more bodies, because I got the new pendants in, and the pendants are about like that big. I would get up right now, but I'm too lazy. The pendants are like that big. So, creating these little figures is a new experience for me, because I'm not like a clay master. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the site, Tamana, just check it out. I go into a lot more detail as far as what it can do and how we make yours specifically, because depending on what you want it for, it's going to be made at a certain time on a certain day. And then it is officially birthed on a Saturday in the graveyard. So what does that look like? Shango taking a bunch of talismans to the graveyard. It depends on, it depends on when you get it in. Okay. These are only available for a limited time. So all that, link in description box, or go to shango-ray.com. You'll see the pop-up screen. It'll lead you right there. You can check it out. Okay. But if we don't have no more questions, I am going to get up out of here, because I got to get a run in. Let me see what we got here. I'm just double checking, because I don't want to leave nobody out in case somebody, Nope. Such a Sag. We got to keep it that way. Got to keep that fire. I'm really convinced y'all really love that fire. Fire is transformative too. You know what I'm saying? So don't let this fire get all up in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fire will transform you. Hallelujah. You will be dead to the old, rebirth to the new. Wadu. I had to get Tang and Sanka. You must be on that snuff shit. I had to get Tang and Sanka. They still have that shit. Bostello. That's my shit. I'm gonna for the pretty girl. Okay. Artistic Mimic. Thanks for hanging. Hey, thank you for coming. I appreciate you you hanging out and shit. And Wise Fox is right. I gotta put you on the wall of fame for this. All right. Don't get this fucked up. Fire is the shit. And you're not being biased. You're just being honest. Okay. That's just really what it is. You're being fucking honest because it's the truth. Like, they all need us fire. They do. They need it. They need some fire in their life. Too much earth is like, and I hate to say it like this, but I don't. Okay. It's boring as fuck. All right. You got to have some fire in there. So if you got an earth sign, like, make sure they got some fire in their chart. Fire is what, gotta have that fire. Incognito, oh my God, old school, right? Tang, man, like, I ain't heard that shit. My grandma used to drink that shit. Both of those, Tang and Sanka, or the Nest Cafe. All that instant shit I can't fuck with. I'm a connoisseur when it comes to my cafe. Needs to be the best or none at all. Yeah, you need some fire. If you got too much earth, it's like a good steady influence, you know what I'm saying? But you need that fire is transformative. All right, so I appreciate y'all. Go by shango-ray.com. Link in the description. Get your ass up in the goddamn group ritual, and I will see you probably tomorrow. But I'm definitely, like I said, dropping that lost ancestral spell video. All right, because we like to give goodies. So thank you, Deaconess, Wise Fox, Tamana, the wild Quinita Watson, everyone. I appreciate all of you who stopped by and who's chilling with me. All right. So we're up out of here, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Be easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.